In my last video, I showed you guys how good the slab meta is on the Donut SMP, but Bedrock players can't use schematics. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a good slab AutoCrafter that can make you millions of dollars. So let's get to it. What is the feat reveal, bro? 1,000 subs, or 100k subs. All right, next question. We're going to place some glass. All right. So it'll be half a stack on each side, or half a stack. This is annoying. Now, target blocks. Then we're gonna place glass over here. All right. And I think we need 2 more right here. No hay block there, no hay block there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We're gonna place a repeater right there. Then continue the redstone out. A repeater right there, and then boom, 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 boom. Repeater, boom, 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 boom. Repeater. Then you're gonna want to link it up to each other, and then there's gonna be a redstone clock right over here. Then place that, or you guys have to turn this on. Right-click it. All right. Then boom, boom. I think that should work. Right. Glow lichen. Soul sand. Boom, place hoppers on all the crafters. We're just gonna place hoppers down here to act as a filter, and we can just put 1 in each thing. Okay, then we're gonna just put that like that. Boom, boom. Fill this up with water. 2 hoppers like this. Then 2 hoppers going back into the hoppers when there's spaces in between the chests. This is too close. This is way too close. Whoops, I messed up. Sorry, guys. We're gonna need the chest on this side for it to work. Okay, then just like that. And then chests. Waterlog the chests. Place that there, and then put that there, and then another chest here. Put those there, and then waterlog this. And then again. Okay. Nah, right here in the middle. How about that? And then this is just gonna go straight down. Place a glow lichen there. Just add ice all along this middle part. It's gonna be inverted. Yeah, it's gonna be inverted. So right here is where the glass is gonna be. Okay, I got it. Okay, boom. And then right here, break that. Place those. And then another water bucket. Okay, now we're gonna add the hay blocks and repeaters on the back. Target blocks. We gotta get the target blocks first. Okay, it does work. Cool. Okay, target block, target block, target block. Skip that. Place more glass. Expand this. There's a repeater right here. Do the exact same thing that you did on the first layer. Okay, now we're placing down the chests. Now we're placing down the hoppers again. Add ice. Add more ice. Add a ring of glass. Is Berry Farm still meta? If you want to put yourself through the hell of getting what's it called, boxes, then go ahead. Okay, waterlog this chest. Place the glow lichen right there, and the iron bars again, and then place my water going over here with the chest, and then glow lichen, and then iron bars. going like this, and then glow lichen, and then iron bars, and then water, and then drop logs here. You could drop your logs to here, and then it'll go in a circle, go down, get turned into planks right here, then go down, and then get turned into slabs. And now it's time to get started on the shulker loaders. All right, you know what? How about let's make the storage. I want to get the storage done right now. This is a pretty big storage. Just go up. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, iron trap door. Like that. Place ice, and then place glow lichen, and then make a U-turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'm making a loop. Place glow lichen right there. Place that. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, wait. The loop end, like right here. Okay, place the water there. Add ice. Add ice here. Go down with it. Get redstone and place it on top of here. Place observers going into the redstone. Then place observers going into the hoppers. Place barrels under the smooth stone. Hoppers going into the barrels. Then comparators. Make sure that they're facing this way. Then place droppers like this. And then dispensers going up. Make 2 hoppers going into each dispenser. Place barrels on the last hopper. Place sticky pistons over here. Place observers at the sticky pistons facing up into the other observers. Now you could place shulkers. Add glass to the side. I'm locked in on redstone. You could do this and then place a dispenser going down. And then add hoppers going into that on each side. Yeah, it needs to go down too. And then dispenser. Place 1 observer like this, and then like this, which turns on the dropper. Okay, add hoppers into each chest. Okay, there will be a tunnel right there. Oh, so this schematic is going to be in my Discord server, which is pinned. Add ice with the water. Okay, and then add water going up. Now it's time to add a funnel for the shulkers. Okay, shulkers go inside of these barrels. Okay, we'll just add it onto this side right here. Soul sand. And then we need signs. Go up. Okay, let me add hoppers on top of all these barrels. Do you know the rough amount of rough amount of money this costs to make, including all the shulker loaders and stuff? I'd assume like 3 to 4 mil. We're gonna make this a feedback loop again. So it's just gonna go up like this and then go straight back into here, into here. Okay, now we're gonna add water. Okay, trapdoor, some ice right here, and then there. So that way we can place the water bucket right there. And then glow lichen right here. Water right here. Water right here. Water right there. Boom, boom. And then ice right here. Ice right there. And then boom, it should work. That should be the entire farm working. So let me give you guys a rundown on how it works. All right. Over here, you drop shulkers. It goes up and then drops down into the shulker loaders and then loops around. This lever right here is to turn on the farm in the AutoCrafters. And then if you come over here, this is where you drop the logs. And then it goes into here, gets crafted into planks, then slabs, and then it goes up here into the shulkers that are in the shulker loader, which then goes down, drops down into here. It's brought all the way over here and then up into here into the storage system. So that's how it works. 22 blocks long, 14, 16, 18 blocks tall, 32, 33 blocks wide, I guess.